Eternal echoes, haunted hotel. The wind whispered through the skeletal branches of the ancient trees that surrounded the abandoned hotel, creating an eerie symphony that set the stage for the weekend getaway. The protagonist, a thrill-seeker with a penchant for the supernatural, stood before the imposing structure, captivated by its historic architecture and mysterious ambience. As night fell, the initial fascination gave way to an unsettling feeling. The air seemed charged with an otherworldly energy. Still, undeterred, the protagonists settled into their room, eager to experience the rumored paranormal activity firsthand. The first night brought strange noises that echoed through the empty hallways and flickering lights that cast long shadows on the peeling wallpaper. Unnerved but intrigued, the protagonist decided to explore, stumbling upon ghostly apparitions in the dimly lit corridors. Faces from the past flickered in and out of view, leaving an indelible mark on the visitor's psyche. The following day, the protagonist discovered the hotel's dark history, a series of unexplained deaths and disappearances that had shrouded the building in a veil of tragedy. Rumors circulated among the locals, attributing the malevolent occurrences to a curse dating back decades. As the protagonist delved deeper into the mystery, they uncovered a chilling pattern: guests who had disappeared without a trace, leaving their belongings behind as if snatched away by an invisible force. Determined to get to the bottom of the enigma, the protagonist connected with others who had come seeking thrills and formed an impromptu team to investigate the paranormal occurrences. The group's investigation revealed that the disappearances followed a timeline corresponding to the hotel's tragic past. Each incident seemed linked to a specific event, a thread connecting the present to the ghosts of the past. Digging further into the hotel's history, the protagonist stumbled upon a hidden room, a forgotten chamber containing cursed artifacts. Letters and photographs hinted at a love story gone awry, and the room itself exuded a palpable sense of sorrow. It became clear that the key to unraveling the paranormal mysteries lay within the secrets of this forsaken space. Paranormal experts were summoned to aid in the investigation. Armed with electronic voice phenomena, EVP, recorders and infrared cameras, they set out to document the supernatural activities that permeated the hotel's desolate halls. As the team delved deeper into the mysteries, ominous messages began to appear on mirrors and walls. The malevolent force seemed to react to their presence, becoming more aggressive with each passing night. Terrifying nightmares haunted the guests, vivid and haunting visions that transported them to the darkest moments of the hotel's past. The group, now entangled in a web of malevolence, attempted to communicate with the spirits using Ouija boards and seances. The once skeptical members found themselves grappling with an undeniable force, as the planchette moved with an intelligence of its own, spelling out cryptic messages that hinted at the presence of a vengeful spirit. Their journey led them to the heart of the hotel, a grand ballroom where a tragedy had unfolded decades ago. In this spectral space, time seemed to blur, and the team witnessed ghostly apparitions reenacting the events that had led to the cursed state of the hotel. The sound of a forlorn piano echoed through the ballroom, played by invisible hands that seemed frozen in time. As the team explored this haunted ballroom, they became unwitting spectators to a tragic love story that had been interrupted by betrayal and despair. The emotional weight of the past pressed down on them, leaving an indelible mark on their souls. The malevolent force, now awakened by the intrusion, began to exert its influence. One of the guests, susceptible to the dark energies that permeated the hotel, became a vessel for the vengeful spirit. Eyes turned vacant, and an unnatural chill followed the possessed guest wherever they went. Desperation set in as the team grappled with the possessed members' increasingly erratic behavior. Their attempts to exorcise the spirit only fueled the malevolence, leading to heightened paranormal activity throughout the hotel. The line between the living and the dead blurred as the team fought to reclaim their friend from the clutches of the supernatural. Paranormal investigators, drawn by the escalating reports of ghostly activities, arrived at the scene with an arsenal of advanced equipment. EVP recordings captured disembodied voices recounting tales of sorrow and regret, while electromagnetic field meters spiked in response to unseen entities. The hotel's tragic history unfolded through these investigations, revealing a tale of love and betrayal that had transcended the boundaries of time. As the investigators delved into the cursed artifacts hidden within the hotel, they discovered that breaking the curse required a risky ritual. The team, now bound by a shared fate, embarked on a perilous quest to find and destroy the objects that held the spirits captive. Armed with newfound knowledge, the team set out to break the curse that bound the hotel's tormented souls. The cursed artifacts, scattered throughout the building, emitted an otherworldly energy that pulsed with malevolence. Each encounter with the supernatural tested the team's resolve, but the prospect of freeing the trapped spirits fueled their determination. The ritual to break the curse unfolded in the haunted ballroom, where the tragedy had originally taken place. Candles flickered in an ethereal breeze as the team chanted incantations, their voices intermingling with the echoes of the past. The air crackled with energy as the cursed artifacts disintegrated one by one, releasing the spirits from their spectral prison. Yet, the breaking of the curse triggered a violent reaction from the malevolent force that had held the hotel in its grip. Shadows coalesced into a sinister figure, the embodiment of the vengeful spirit that sought to retain control over the cursed souls. The hotel trembled as the entity unleashed its fury, confronting the team with a force that transcended the laws of the living and the dead. In a supernatural battle that spanned the ethereal and corporeal realms, the team fought to banish the malevolent entity once and for all. The air crackled with energy as the living faced the spectral in a battle for the very soul of the haunted hotel. As the last echoes of the supernatural clash faded, a sense of peace settled over the once haunted hotel. The tortured spirits found solace, their anguished cries replaced by an eerie stillness. The possessed guest, released from the grip of the vengeful entity, collapsed to the floor, eyes no longer clouded by malevolence. The investigators documented the final moments of the paranormal activity, capturing the fading whispers of the once trapped spirits expressing gratitude and relief. The hotel, now cleansed of its haunted past, stood as a testament to the resilience of the living and the capacity for redemption in the afterlife. The protagonist, forever changed by the harrowing encounter with the supernatural, reflected on the lessons learned from the haunted hotel. The transient boundary between the living and the dead had blurred, revealing the interconnectedness of past and present. The experiences shared with the team forged bonds that transcended the mundane, creating a unique connection to the ethereal. Closure came not only for the team but also for the families affected by the tragic events of the hotel's past. The once disappeared guests reappeared, disoriented but alive, their return marking the end of a long-standing mystery. The town, no longer overshadowed by the specter of the haunted hotel, embraced a newfound sense of peace. However, as the protagonist prepared to leave the hotel, a subtle hint emerged that the malevolent force might still linger. A faint whisper in the wind, a lingering chill in the air, signs that the supernatural may not have been completely vanquished. The protagonist hesitated at the threshold, glancing back at the hotel with a sense of foreboding. The story of the haunted hotel, it seemed, might not be fully concluded. Leaving the hotel behind, the protagonist carried the weight of the supernatural experience, forever haunted by the eternal echoes of a place caught between the living and the dead. The journey had ended, but the mystery endured, leaving the door open for a sequel that would delve even deeper into the secrets of the haunted hotel.